Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the tale of two lovers in trouble that just keeps on giving. Unfortunately, this couple's time both in and out of the royal family has caused massive waves in the public and their personal lives. Because of this, the royal family supposedly hates them, and Where Are They Now is here to give you our top 10 reasons why. Do you believe the royal family actually despises Harry and Meghan, or is this just another attempt to publicly hate the former royals? Share your responses below and let's jump right in. In our 10th spot, Catty Coronation. Despite their initial invitation, a few lower-end reporters have claimed the royals don't actually want the exiled couple to attend. However, what all big celebrity news outlets are indicating at the moment is that Meghan and Harry's children are supposedly not invited. According to the Daily Beast, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are currently not on the guest list with their parents, first reported by The Telegraph. As per the article, the spouses have had no information about whether the children have been included in the plans surrounding the royal event, and friends of Harry and Meghan claim Archie and Lilibet's inclusion will be discussed further if and when the couple confirm their own attendance. In other related news, apparently the royals are terrified to speak with the prince and his wife at the coronation. With the event mere weeks away and no official confirmation that the former royals will be attending, the current royals seem to be spiraling like usual about running into the Sussex if they decide to show up. Royal commentator Louise Roberts informed Sky News Australia via The Sun, the problem is that anyone who could be close to them, for example William and Kate, will not tell them anything. Everyone's terrified, everything's for sale, every indiscretion or every side comment could be magnified for an American audience in order to get them a profit. This comes high on the news of Meghan and Harry's negotiations over being stationed on the Buckingham Palace balcony with the rest of the royal family despite their initial bow out. Before we jump into number 9, subscribe if you'd like to see more royal family videos on Where Are They Now. In our 9th spot, ditching the royals. Now you may think this point is the one that's the most obvious, and you would be right. Everyone knows Harry and Meghan removed themselves from the life and responsibilities of being a royal some time ago, but Harry has made sure to continuously note the transition was never easy for him. When he recently spoke with trauma expert Gabor Mati, Harry said he lost a lot by breaking out of the only life he was familiar with. However, it hasn't been all bad for him. Despite him telling Gabor the therapy allowed him to maintain more distance from his family, and he struggled and failed to get them to do the same, he also noted how worth it was for him to break the cycle and not deal with the generational trauma that would have cursed his kids from his own childhood upbringing. Yet, most recently, Harry and Meghan unilaterally declared their daughter Lilibet a princess, revealed in a Wednesday morning announcement regarding her christening. Lilibet is a born princess, as her parents have stated, but the palace does not seem to want to recognize her new handle, which obviously kicks up another confrontation ahead of the coronation. Legally, Meghan and Harry's kids are entitled to be referred to by their royal titles based on the royal rule of the grandchildren of monarchs being rightfully titled as such. However, the palace has actively refused to show this on its official channel and seemingly dragged out how the Sussex kids would be styled. Many speculated the royals' lack of acknowledging Archie and Lilibet as prince and princess were due to the couple's many fallouts with the family. But Meg and Harry seem to have lost their patience over this, as they have now left it up to the palace to explicitly choose to deny their children's titles or not. In our 8th spot, royal gossipers. Both Meghan and Harry have done their fair share of royal gossip in their time, including in 2018 when Meghan claimed Kate made her cry after an initial report blamed Meghan for doing so to Kate oppositely. Meghan later refuted these claims surrounding the bridesmaids' gowns during her old Oprah interview. However, royal biographer Tom Bauer backed up Kate in his book Revenge by revealing Meghan did in fact make Kate cry, even after assuring the public she didn't. Meghan's comparison of Charlotte to Kate's friend's daughter surely upset Kate to the point of tears, which obviously landed another royal gossip story at the hands of Meghan. Then there's Harry, who quite literally never stops opening up about his and his family's never-ending tiffs, like his and his father's visibly icy relationship and how he and William are always at each other's throats. This also includes the time Harry exposed his brother for allegedly scraping his back with a dog bowl after they physically fought over then recent drama. In our 7th spot, attacking the royals. Kind of reeling off the last point, Meghan and Harry have been known to supposedly throw verbal attacks at the royals too, even more than I've already discussed. We spoke a bit before about the dog bowl incident from Harry's messy tell-all spare, but that wasn't the only time he exposed rifts between himself and the royal family in his memoir. He also claimed the reason why he titled his book as such is that his father allegedly told his mother that he received an heir and a spare, a reference to his older brother William being first in line to take the throne. But this tell-all has reportedly backfired on Harry, as it garnered garnered a lot more negative public attention and exile from the UK than it did support and praise. In our 6th spot, liars. According to not only the royal family, but the royal family's supporters, Harry and Meghan are both massive liars. As per the Monarchs & Co., Kate and the royals once called Meghan out for supposedly lying about their fallout over Charlotte's dress. But even more, William also previously stated that a lot of Harry's stories are supposedly fabricated. In fact, Meghan and Harry have been called liars over the smallest of things, including the detailed events surrounding their engagement. Harry's also made more public claims that William briefed the press against him, that his messages to Charles were leaked by the institution, and that he believed Meghan miscarried due to their former male legal battle. These were all dubbed as lies according to royal experts as well. In our 5th spot, telling too much. The notably famous talk show host Oprah held a formerly explosive March 2021 interview with the ex-royals. In it, Meghan and Harry go down a list of things I surely do not have the time to deep dive into, but also included Meghan sharing her experiences of lack of support during times she struggled with her mental health, and Archie's denial of protection and a royal title. During a recent CBS Mornings appearance with her longtime pal Gayle King, TV icon Oprah gave a wise response to the questions about her thoughts on Harry and Meghan's invite. I think they should do what they feel is best for them and their family. That's what the bottom line comes down to. What do you feel like is the best thing for you? On top of their Oprah interview, Harry even once penned the couple's most intimate details, including a spicy night with Meghan during a secret hotel rendezvous, in which Harry admitted he was almost caught red-handed after a hotel staff brought them room service the following morning. And if that doesn't tell you we may be getting too many personal peeks into their lives, I don't know what will. In our 4th spot, drama everywhere they go. Fans believe this couple carries drama just about everywhere. Not to mention, Meghan apparently once caused a stir, which royal fans deemed dramatic, after she revealed she wanted to previously end her own life. She relayed this information to Harry when they were about to walk out to do a charity event for the royal family, in which Harry later opened up about Meghan's dark thoughts and how he was only able to briefly cuddle her because they had to save face for the event they'd be photographed at seconds later. In our 3rd spot, bad reputations. Tom Bowers most recently deemed Harry and Meghan Hollywood nobodies. Since this, the spouses will apparently suffer far different treatment as opposed to the royals at the upcoming coronation. This includes seating plans, where they will likely face the cold shoulder as per a royal family source. The family friends stated to the Daily Mail, most likely on behalf of the royals, they will be given the cold shoulder by very many relatives. One said to me, I hope they'll be seated in Iceland. Many of the family just want nothing more to do with them. If they have to see them at the coronation, then so be it, but they do not want to socialize with them. Not to mention, other notable misses Harry and Meghan will have to face are being excluded from the royal ceremonial outfits, not having a place on the balcony, and instead being a part of the other non-working royals crew, and Harry not being included in the process of kneeling for his father as the new king. In our 2nd spot, disobeying royal rules. Meghan made 2 big fashion faux pas in the form of breaking royal protocol at the British Fashion Awards 2018 ceremony. For one, her nails were painted burgundy, as opposed to the sheer, near pearl pink polish Queen Elizabeth was wearing for over 3 decades. According to the brand site, this color was deemed by the monarch as the only color Her Majesty would wear. Secondly, Meghan closed her own door. Without Harry on her arm, Meghan displayed a small act of independence when she shut her own car door. I know, somebody roll up the handcuffs please? Because according to Twitter, this act was the most jaw-dropping, earth-shattering moment frowned upon by a royal on duty. Megs broke a couple of other royal rules outside of the fashion event too, like publicly sharing her political opinions, wearing a sleeveless dress to her Buckingham Palace balcony debut, and ignoring their pantyhose tradition under dresses and skirts. In our 1st spot, causing tension. It's been pretty standardized that the royals have hated Meghan from the get-go, and how they've secretly blamed Harry for all the mess which led to now. However, whichever way you spin it, Harry and Meghan have been divided from the royal family for almost ages now. If you're more on the outskirts, you might even be part of the argument that blames the royals' hostility towards Meghan from the moment she was introduced to her future in-laws, and how the public ran with that revelation to add to the hate. According to another royal expert, Penny Jr., the royals reduced Meghan to not being as charming as she seemed while she was on TV, and added how the royals were not the only ones appalled by Meghan's quote show-busy approach to her new life as a royal family member. Given they're the most famous bloodline in the world, the Oprah Winfrey interview was indicated as the nail in the coffin that pretty much ended Meghan's brief relationship with her in-laws. That's in today's WATN. I've been your host Michaela, and thanks for watching, friends.